Hello, friends, and welcome back to Wanderlust Gaming. So today I have some interesting news about Star Citizen. A lot of people are talking about this because I do feel it's just insane how like they get away with this, right? So many of you guys are probably aware of the monetization techniques that they employ, and like they just squeeze like gamers out of money. I don't know, and people just willingly give them their money. So anyway, they have this new thing called fly blades, which is basically a way for you to optimize your ship while you're using it. And you would think, I don't know, I play like a lot of games. For example, the Star Wars, the new X-wing game that came out recently. It was pretty decent actually. The gameplay is actually pretty fun, but the story is absolutely abysmal. You can pick it up for $2 on Steam. Anyway, that game allows you to basically, optimize your ship in battle, right? So, for example, you can like use all your energy towards, power. So your lasers are more powerful, or you can use the energy for defense of the ship if you're being attacked. So, in theory, it's a pretty interesting. Option, right? It's like a setting that you, but in the Star Wars game is like free. It's like just part of the game. But for Star Citizen, you're gonna have to pay, I think, about $40 for that. Let me see. And the yeah, it says the flight blades vary, and you can pay the cheapest set, which is about $10, or you can pay for the most expensive one, which is $40. That's like a full game, and they can only be purchased with real money. And so I think that's just insane. That they're squeezing people like they raise like almost $1 billion for this game, and it hasn't been fully released yet. It's still like in early access for I don't know how many years. But yeah, people, I wish I could like develop games because I would just do that. But I'm sure if I did that, we would just probably like fail. But that's crazy. In other news, Kojima says he left a staff a USB stick of game ideas for when he dies. I thought that was pretty funny. He wants Kojima Productions to continue creating original games after his death. Uh, it doesn't surprise me. This guy really, I really appreciate Kojima because he really thinks outside the box. And I'm sure, I think he was one of the first people to break the fourth wall in video games. You guys remember the code in the back of the box of the Metal Gear game? So yeah, I think a lot of people, it's like 50% hate him and 50% like him. I'm on the 50% that like him. Even though I do find his personality to be outrageous and whatever, but he's a good game developer. I mean, the Metal Gear series is just like a cinema, right? And also from Kojima, he says he has an idea for getting game where the main character gradually forgets important information and abilities if you stop playing for like a long time. So I do find that pretty cool. I mean, if it's implemented the right way, because imagine you grind a lot and then you just lose all your abilities because you stop playing. I think there should be like a way that I think that mechanic sounds good, but it has to be implemented the right way, right? Yeah. Also, I did see something here very interesting about Arrowhead, the game studio that developed Helldivers 2. It says here that they have developed well, the next game that they will make is gonna be 100% self-funded, and there's not gonna be any more PlayStation partnership. So that will drop their next future game to their one console exclusivity. I think that's like a bad move for them because I think they're doing pretty well with Sony, but they're gonna bite the hand that feeds. So we'll see how that turns out. So I think that's all I have for today, guys. I really just wanted to cover the the Star Citizen flight blades, which is crazy. But people still fund that game, so they throw thousands of dollars into that game, so it's crazy. But that's all I have for today, guys. Bye bye.